In the dimly lit basement of Dr. Benjamin Archer's secluded laboratory, an eerie silence hung in the air. The room was a labyrinth of machines and cables, the heart of Dr. Archer's greatest invention, the world's first functional time machine. After years of toil and countless sleepless nights, he had done it. Dr. Archer was a brilliant physicist with an insatiable curiosity for the mysteries of time. His device, an intricate web of gears, wires, and a colossal spinning disk, was a marvel of modern science. It had the potential to reshape history, but the dilemma that gnawed at his conscience grew heavier with each passing moment. The scientist paced the room, his eyes fixed on the gleaming device. He had already run multiple tests, sending inanimate objects a few minutes into the past, then retrieving them unharmed. It worked perfectly, but the implications of meddling with the past weighed heavily on his mind. The moral dilemma was inescapable. Should he use the machine to change the course of history? As Dr. Archer's thoughts swirled, a thought settled in his mind, an accident from his past that had haunted him for years. A car crash that had claimed the life of his younger sister, Emily, when he was just a teenager. He knew the exact moment, the exact place. If he could prevent it, he could rewrite history, giving her a chance at life. The temptation was irresistible. He powered up the machine and set the coordinates. The room crackled with energy as the colossal disk spun faster and faster, generating a blinding vortex of light. Dr. Archer hesitated for a moment, then stepped into the swirling maelstrom. The world around him shifted, and he found himself standing at the fateful intersection from his past. Panic surged through him as he spotted his teenage self in the driver's seat, approaching the fatal collision point. With every fiber of his being, he shouted, "Stop!" But his voice was carried away by the wind. He realized he was invisible, a mere observer of the past. Powerless to intervene, he watched in anguish as the crash unfolded exactly as it had years ago. Tears welled in his eyes as he returned to the present, defeated. He had faced the time traveler's dilemma and found himself impotent against the inexorable march of fate. Emily was gone, and no amount of scientific prowess could change that. Dr. Archer powered down the machine, his heart heavy with the weight of his decision. The world, as it was, had to remain unchanged. He had glimpsed the awesome power of time travel and understood its perilous consequences. The temptation to alter history would forever haunt him, but he knew that some things, even with the power to change, were best left untouched.